Hi, how are you? My name is Song Choi. YouTube life story. Body life is money. Righteosu life is righteous living energy. Body is body. Body is this is body is we are the living. So this is body is all over just real living places, recognitions, you and me, or whatever. So my living is must feed me myself, and buy car and run car and take a bus, take a taxi, and then all this general behavior of body life. It needs the money. So money is we all just understand that is if urgent hunger time is fed money and then make together just feeding food and stuffs. So without money, body living is very dangerous. The same, but if righteous soul life is do not see, just we do not see unsins, but truly, just livings. So this living is not food, but this living is righteous living energy. So we can live both body life and righteous soul life. That is real livings. Righteous soul life as righteous living energies we change the words is fortune must be same. Fortune energy. We are sometimes lucky, also righteous soul living energies. Without lucky, without fortune, without just fortune, whatever good blessings, energies, the living is really complicated, not simple. But safe and righteous soul living energy is full, then the whole living is simple. The living is blessed from we are as God, or we just get the religious concepts, the righteous soul and spiritual touch with someone. That is righteous living energy. Spirituality, so minds unseen worlds, all worlds are, and can express this righteous soul life. Righteous soul life unseen from others, but seen life seen me body. So we are just in societies, economic societies, or we trying to make money and selling the products, commercial products, and then I'm just a seller and a person is buyer. The seller and buyers in the front line must be buyers just watch me, then the credibility or some selling me is some products is credibility is good. So what is that is body is sustainable because all of recognitions without the spiritualities of inner righteous soul life, but all livings are just crossings, just wearers and just and speaking tone or speaking, what is mannerisms may be decided by the purchasing or not. The same is even all living's behavioral result is coming out money. Without money, it's very hard to think to the righteosu life. And in the inside righteosu and living energy, righteosu life is even this is places some creature knowledge coming up. The creature knowledge indicate me you help others. You help others. You help your sisters. You help your family. Then helping is what is this? Money. Without money, the living in the body life living is very hard. If I do not help others, if I do some flow from the input money, output money from, I'm just, stations, arrival stations and departure stations. If me role is that, if my body is do not roll, then the other around coming me out, this balance is broken. So me role place is separated from others. That is money. Recently, I got retired. At that time, I was working at my job, and my job is, just original income and byproduct income, overtime workings. Overtime working the incomes shared others, my relatives, poor relatives, my sisters, whatever. At the time, I believe that as I am some righteous life, so righteous energy, feeling that competence, warmth, because I did something for helping others. But after retired, then I felt that is the circulation income to outcomes, to terminal me and arrival place me, departure place same. And now the arrival place, departure place function is functions, so that my existing value, my really feeling in warm, and I felt that is as I help others, then is the feeling excitement with that I felt that my pace on all I did help, and then I do not use all my own just incomes, share to others, so that righteous living energies feeling is for me. So that very recently, my mother's memorial days with my sisters, and we did anniversaries, behaviors for my really mother's memorial days. At the time, my sisters visited me in my home, because the memorial just places in my home. My sisters, while I was at my working place, then I share my asset, share with others. But then my sisters felt that is as my retired, then they are care me. That is really burdens filling me. How do I do? When I was on my job, then I did not think as money, body life. But after retires, my case is around of me, they feeling that is as to from my sisters, then all my brothers must be out of job. On today morning, I just very deep reach at feeling then how title. I needed some personal, just personal use, secret personal use money is needed. So that is my say to my wife. But while at the times my wife and me also, as my wife is now on times, I'm the retired man. So my body living is burden to my wife. My wife supported me whatever people start to the workplace, then it's more just breakfast. Money is required. Since then, I did not count on the money for righteosu livings. But after retires, within the 1 month coming up, right, income is important. Sustainable of a body. If body living is broke down, then righteous life also damaged waste. Body living is ruins. So body life living is sustainable. With that is righteous soul life also sustainable. I wanted to help others. I want to share with others. I want to involve others. Then, as I living body behaviors, body move from this place to places. My body buys some gift for others, so they one needed the money. I try to sustainable supporting of my righteous living life, righteous living energies. So I decided to some of money managed by myself. It's not open. My all the public monies, husband, my wife and me, those monies all opens. I worked in some work and retired pension, but even the pension the next year starting, but retires programs, some retired program money, and all give my wife the family asset. My private personal asset is nothing. Therefore, I felt that is very antagonizes from my behaviors. Passive, because unsafe, because future income is not regulations, so that my behavior is limited in my around home livings. But some is now problem is Tom's green cuttings money, and I travel to their places, and my father's care money, my father's house or whatever, that is also need the money. This is really some complicated to me. As I am conclusion, then is just normal, just now living is body life plus righteous life. Then is body life, money requires. And the righteous soul requires righteous living energy. So both money and righteous living energy is combining to one of our now livings. And lucky and fortune and blessing plus money. So I delivers my money to others, my really good feeling to share to others, and then good loving feeling to real others. this is real livings. Thank you very much for my story, YouTube life story. Thank you.